What's up guys, I'm back with my second and final gift guide video. This one is going to share some of my favorite brands that I've been loving recently, and I hope you enjoy. I'm actually filming this the same day that I filmed my first gift guide video, but I changed my hair and I put on a different top. So did I fool you? Probably not, right? Let's get into it. So the first thing I wanted to share with you guys, you've seen on my channel before, but I love it so much. I wanted to include it in this gift guide because I think it's a great gift idea. So this is a little small size bento bag from Molly of Non-Disposable Life. And I got this over the summer and I use it so often, almost daily probably. Pretty much anytime I leave the house, I have this with me. I love it because I can put my lunch in here, I can take it to the farmer's market and put produce in it. And then honestly, sometimes I even just use it instead of a purse because I think it's so cute. I'll just like throw my phone and my lip gloss in it and my keys or whatever. It's beautiful and functional. And I feel like nowadays when I think about bringing new things into my life or like buying new things, I am really careful about making sure that they're beautiful and functional if possible. The next brand that I wanted to share with you guys is Apothecary. This is the lip product. It's like a lip balm, a little tinted lip balm that I shared I think in a favorites video a while ago. And I had mentioned in a video, maybe it was a Vlogmas video or Vlogtober video, that I thought it was on its last legs, but it just more product keeps coming out of it. It literally lasts so long. And now I have this new one. As you can see, I took the label off this one. I really like the color of the new one. It's a little bit more red toned. I think these would be great gifts because the product is really incredible and also the packaging is really thoughtful and sustainable. You can just compost these, they're biodegradable, so it's awesome that you're not creating a bunch of trash with your makeup products. Apothecary also has these really incredible little highlighting and bronzing roller bottles, and I think they're such a sweet gift idea as well. They're mineral pigments with essential oils and some carrier oils as well, so they're really cleanly formulated, obviously cruelty-free, and just so easy to use. It's definitely dark when you just roll it onto your skin, but then you blend it out and it just has the most beautiful color. Same thing with the highlight. It's pretty like bright when you just roll it on, but then when you shear it out with your hand, when you like rub it in with a makeup brush or just your fingers, it just turns into the most natural, beautiful looking shine, and I love it. I put it on my shoulders if I'm wearing a sleeveless dress or top, and then obviously on my face as well, just like on the high points of my cheeks and on the tip of my nose. You can even use these as sort of like an eyeshadow. I kind of like doing that with the bronzing one to add a little bit of color to my face if I'm just doing like a really natural look. Apothecary products are made by Lena in her Santa Cruz studio up again in Northern California. All the cool stuff I feel like is happening up there, and I love being able to support California-based businesses when I can. This next brand you guys have heard me rave about for months, but I love them so much and it's so cool. It's been so cool to see them sort of all over the place on the internet recently and growing so much, and it's Pela, and this is their compostable phone case. So I have this one, my white one, and I've been getting questions since I did my first video about them asking like, are the cases really like good for phones? Like, do they come apart? Is yours still together, whatever? And I'm happy to report that it is completely still together, doing its job. It's amazing. The thing that I noticed about it is that on the sides where I typically hold my phone, the sort of flax texture has worn down a little bit. Not anything that would affect the phone case at all. It's just sort of softened where I hold it the most. So that's the only sort of difference that I've noticed after having it for all these months. But again, that doesn't affect what it does or the quality at all. It's just sort of nice. It's like a little bit softer on the sides. But these cases are incredible because they're made from a renewable agricultural byproduct. So they're completely compostable. You can compost them in your backyard compost or even in an industrial facility. It's just such a brilliant idea. and I heard that they're actually in the works to create an Android phone case too. I think you might be able to pre-order it, which is awesome. The next brand I'm sharing is Miakoda, and they're an ethical and sustainable clothing brand based out of New York. It was so cool to connect with the brand's owner. She was a recovering shopaholic looking for eco-friendly alternatives and a brand that she could work for that shared her values, and she couldn't find one, or at least one that was hiring, so she created her own, and I think that's so cool. So the item that I wanted to share from Miakoda is this beautiful robe. The reason that I fell in love with this robe in particular is that it's really versatile. So as someone who has a really small closet, when I bring things into my wardrobe, they need to be able to do double duty. It can't just be like one thing that I can only wear one way, which is why this robe is so great, because I can wear it really casually, obviously like as a robe at home on Saturday with my yoga pants or something, but then I can also wear it more dressed up as a long cardigan, maybe with some high-rise jeans and boots. It has a belt that you can tie, but it doesn't have those belt loops on the side that would make it really look like a traditional robe, which I think is such a great design feature to sort of keep those off of it. So the next gift idea is a photo book from Artifact Uprising. So I made this one a couple years ago of our 1-year anniversary trip to the Central Coast of California, which is like my favorite place ever on earth right now. And I think this is such a special gift idea because so many of us, myself included, don't print out any of our photos anymore. And I feel like that's great, and if you can organize all your stuff digitally so you can look back at it when you want to, that's awesome. But I think for really special occasions, being able to print something out and give it to someone who you think would really value that is such a great gift. So Artifact Uprising prints all their stuff in the US, and they also use 100% recycled paper, which is so important, obviously, when we're talking about tangible printed work. So I love this book. I want to say this was around $15 to print, which isn't cheap, but it's really high quality. It's held up well over the last couple years, and I think it's just a really special gift. And then there's these little bags from Baggu. So these are just little nylon shoppers, but they're incredible. I've gifted these to people like 5 years ago, and I still see them using them because they're that good. But I got 2 sizes. I actually got these for a gift exchange that I'm in this year, because I like to give gifts that I would use, and then if I don't see anything else I liked in the gift exchange, I'll just try to steal these back because that's what I do in gift exchanges, you guys. I'm ruthless. Anyway, this is one of their larger Bhagu bags. This thing holds like 50 pounds, which is crazy. And then this is like a smaller little shopper too. I thought the colors went really nicely together. So like I said, the bags are nylon, but they're actually made in a really sustainable way because they're made out of just one piece of fabric, and then the extra fabric that they use, you know, from cutting the armholes is turned into the little bag that you can store the bigger bag in. And they also have a nylon recycling program. So if your bag ever rips or breaks, you can send it back to them. They'll recycle it. And then I think you get like a coupon if you want to buy a new bag or something, which is cool too. The last brand that I wanted to share with you guys is Patagonia. And obviously their pieces are a little bit more expensive, but they honestly last forever for a couple reasons. If you ever, you know, if anything ever happens to a piece of clothing from them, you can send it back to them and they'll mend it for you. They also have a recycling program for when your pieces are beyond repair, when you've used and loved them for, you know, ever. You can send them to them and they'll recycle them so that you know that your piece will never end up in a landfill. Nick got me a Patagonia jacket for Christmas last year, and I was so excited because I'd been looking for one at the thrift forever and couldn't find the one that I wanted. But thinking about this piece, I think about it as an investment, right? I am investing in this piece that I'll have forever and I'll be able to repair, and it's classic and it's just awesome. I really love their commitment to sustainability. For example, in their down jackets like this one, they only use 100% recycled down, nothing new. They reclaim this down from old blankets or couches or cushions that can't be resold, and then they clean it and reuse it, and they have a really cool video about it, so I'll link that in the description for you. And then they use things like recycled nylon and organic cotton too. I admire their activism, and I admire that they use their power as a business to do good. I hope that more businesses follow in their footsteps, but for now, I am so happy to support this amazing company. So anyway, those are all the brands that I've been loving and products that I think would make great gift ideas. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Make sure you like it if you did like it, and subscribe to my channel if you haven't already, and I'll see you in my next one. Bye!